Chapter 1 of The Tenant of Wildfell Hall. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Tenant of Wildfell Hall by Anne Brontë. Cast of characters:
Gilbert Markham, read by Dublin Gothic.
Mrs. Markham, read by Anise.
Rose Markham, read by Tiffany Halla Colonna.
Fergus Markham, read by Max Schörlinge.
Helen Graham, read by Amanda Friday.
Master Arthur Huntingdon, read by Grace Garrett.
Frederick Lawrence, read by Robert Hoffman.
Reverend Millward, read by Martin Geeson.
Eliza Millward, read by Elizabeth Clatt.
Mary Millward, read by Charlotte Duckett.
Miss Jane Wilson, read by April Gonzalez.
Mrs. Maxwell, read by Avayi.
Mr. Borum, read by Ernst Bottinama.
Arthur Huntingdon, read by Chris Marcellus.
Annabella Wilmot, read by Ariel Lipshaw.
Mr. Maxwell, read by Ken Garrett.
Millicent Hargrave, read by Christine G.
Lord Loughborough, read by Algie Pug.
Mr. Grimsby, read by Chuck Williamson.
Ralph Hattersley, read by Jason Mills.
Rachel, read by Bev Stevens.
John, read by Chuck Williamson.
Walter Hargrave, read by Noel Badrian.
Esther Hargrave, read by Beth Thomas.
Mrs. Hargrave, read by Rhonda Fetterman.
Servant, read by Ken Garrett.
Coachman, read by Algie Pug.
Traveller, read by Chuck Williamson.
Elderly Traveller, read by Ernst Bottinama.
Benson, read by Algie Pug.
Old Woman, read by Rhonda Fetterman.
Narrated by Elizabeth Clatt. Chapter 1.
You must go back with me to the autumn of 1827. My father, as you know, was a sort of gentleman farmer in Shire, and I, by his express desire, succeeded him in the same quiet occupation, not very willingly, for ambition urged me to higher aims, and self-conceit assured me that, in disregarding its voice, I was burying my talent in the earth, and hiding my light under a bushel. My mother had done her utmost to persuade me that I was capable of great achievements. But my father, who thought ambition was the surest road to ruin, and change but another word for destruction, would listen to no scheme for bettering either my own condition or that of my fellow mortals. He assured me it was all rubbish, and exhorted me, with his dying breath, to continue in the good old way, to follow his steps, and those of his father before him, and let my highest ambition be to walk honestly through the world, looking neither to the right hand nor to the left, and to transmit the paternal acres to my children in, at least, as flourishing a condition as he left them to me. Well, an honest and industrious farmer is one of the most useful members of society, and if I devote my talents to the cultivation of my farm and the improvement of agriculture in general, I shall thereby benefit not only my own immediate connections and dependents, but in some degree mankind at large. Hence I shall not have lived in vain. With such reflections as these I was endeavouring to console myself, as I plodded home from the fields one cold, damp, cloudy evening, towards the close of October. But the gleam of a bright red fire through the parlour window had more effect in cheering my spirits, and rebuking my thankless repinings, than all the sage reflections and good resolutions I had forced my mind to frame. For I was young then, remember, only 24, and had not acquired half the rule over my own spirit that I now possess, trifling as that may be. However, that haven of bliss must not be entered till I had exchanged my miry boots for a clean pair of shoes, and my rough surtout for a respectable coat, and made myself generally presentable before decent society, for my mother, with all her kindness, was vastly particular on certain points. In ascending to my room, I was met upon the stairs by a smart, pretty girl of 19, with a tidy, dumpy figure, a round face, bright blooming cheeks,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?